Hello and welcome to another episode of Monday Markets here on the Learning Crypto YouTube channel with me, Gaz. Not too much happened over the weekend. Markets took somewhat of a breather. It looked as though we were getting a decent retracement on Saturday. However, that wasn't the case. BTC still looking very strong indeed. If we take a look here on the monthly time frame, we've only got about 8 days or so left of this monthly candle, and it's looking as though it's going to close above 21.5k for now. Which is the monthly level. Start of this downtrend back in November, which was then the FTX scandal broke. So, yeah, pretty significant level, and obviously making higher highs. The next level after that for me, which I'm keeping my eye on, is this monthly level here at the 25.2k. Obviously, the swing high of the summer rally. And yeah, the next monthly level, and then beyond that you're looking at 30 plus k, but one step at a time. Let's see where this monthly candle closes, and then potentially see if we tag 25k. A lot of people seem to think we will, and the answer is who knows. Only time will tell. If we break down to the weekly, we can probably get rid of some of these weekly levels. We won't need them for a little while, I don't think. Interestingly though, we are slap bang on a weekly level, just here at 22.8 or so. Give that a weekly. As you can see, this swing high here from the week of the 12th of September. So we closed just below it yesterday with the weekly candle close. So we'll see if it pushes up beyond that. And then, as I say, break above that, and we're probably looking at 25k. So very interesting. Ethereum, a quick look at this. Again, pretty close to a significant level of resistance, 1721. As you can see, we've had many attempts to break above this and failed in the past. We'll see what happens if and when we get back up there. Break down to the weekly. We are currently where the most recent swing high was in the 31st of October. And 24th and 31st of October, where we got those rejections. If we push up higher, we've also got this swing high here from the 12th of September as well. So anywhere really between here and 1780 is clear resistance for Ethereum. So we'll see what happens with it here. Are we going to see a double top? Is it going to push up higher and maybe test and reject 1721? Or is it going to blast straight through? Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But I would imagine this rally is looking a little bit leggy at the moment. We've had very little in terms of pullbacks. So, yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. If we turn our attention to traditional markets, so the S&P still respecting this weekly bearish trend line, as you can see. The S&P had a pretty awesome day on Friday, which led to crypto rallying as well, as you can see. Blast off there, although looking pretty weak this morning so far. And to add to that, we've got a pretty busy week in terms of what's going on with the macro. So let's take a look at the calendar. So not much until we get into the later part of the week. So we've got earnings all through the week, but in terms of other stuff, we've got initial jobless claims on Thursday, which could be pretty important. And we've also got GDP announcement as well on Thursday. So that could be a pretty big one. In terms of earnings, as I said, we've got some huge earnings coming out this week as well. So Microsoft, Visa, Johnson & Johnson, Tesla, MasterCard. What else have we got here? We've got IBM, Boeing. Where did I think I just saw another big one. Where else we got? Blackstone. So a lot of big earnings coming out this week as well. And yeah, we'll see if any of this influences the market. Now, taking a look at some of the alts we talked about last week, so pretty much all of them played out as we expected. So ADA got that nice retracement into that 33-34 cent support level, and then come up, and it's pretty much hitting TP. This weekly resistance level here around 39 cents, might push up into 40 cents, but I think that's a really, really good TP area. If you've bought some recently with this dip, as we talked about last week, or of course if you bought some down here, you're in fantastic profits. Definitely take some off the table just in case this is just the bear market rally and we make another lower high and we end up forming new lows. You want that extra capital to deploy. AVAX is the only one that didn't work out, just didn't quite pull back far enough into that weekly level of support there. DOT same as ADA, nice little pullback into this weekly support, and it's going again. TP for this, I'd be looking at around $6.90 to about $7. Awesome little TP area. Again, if you bought some here or if you bought lower down, definitely be taking some off the table, I think, just in case things turn around quickly. And lastly, VeChain, exactly the same. Broke over the top. We talked about a retracement into this level here at around 0.19 to 2 cents. And hit TP, and it might even go even higher. To be honest, if this pushes up further, you could be looking at somewhere up in around 0.028, maybe somewhere up there where that swing high is, potentially. But yeah, definitely be taking some profits off the table. Again, you never know when we're going to turn around. So we can get rid of those now. We're done with them. And alts to watch this week. So GLMR and NEAR, absolutely tearing it up at the moment. We're both up about 9% for the day. If we zoom in and take a look what's happening on GLMR, if you've got some and you want to take some profits, I think here is an excellent area. As you can see, pretty clearly defined range on the weekly time frame. So we've got the range low here at around 31 to 32 cents. Range high, which we've just come into and had a small rejection of so far, about 50 cents actually on the nose. And as you can see, previous rejections here when we closed back below it in September. Rejection, 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 rejection. Huge move down to form this range low. So yeah, definitely a good area to be taking profits in my opinion. If you want to look for a pullback, look for this weekly level here, which is 41 cents. Start of this leg of the move down the 12th of September. And if you get your fib tool, you can actually see that that is literally bang on the mid-range as well. So some levels of interest for you there on GLMR. Of course, be careful if it does break out. Just make sure it's not a deviation, it breaks back inside. So if you are going to play the breakout, just be very tight with your stops. But yeah, definitely a good area for taking profit in my opinion. NEAR, again, as I say, up 9% of the day, absolutely tearing it up. If we go from the bottom to the top here, you're looking at, it's already done over 100%. If we get into this weekly range here between about $3.20, $3.30, I would definitely be taking some profits, certainly if you hadn't already by that point. So you're looking at about 160% from the bottom, and as you can see, really significant level of support and resistance. And whilst it looks far away, it's not too far away. You're only looking at about 20%, so another 2 days like this, and you know, you could be there before you know it. And if you are there, as I say, definitely look at taking some profits there, or a potential short as well. Same with GLMR, potential short here at range high, but just have good risk management if you are going to do it, because if we do push higher, then obviously you're probably going to get blown out of the water. So nice tight stops / invalidation. And then finally, BNB, whilst this isn't ripping as much as GLMR and NEAR, it is approaching a level of interest. Again, looks fairly far away to this weekly level, but it's only about a 10% move, or it's not even that, so between 7 and 10%. So one decent day and you could be there. But again, clearly defined range, range high around 335 to 330, and then this range low 215 to 210. Basically, looking at definitely take some profits up here if you get up there, in my opinion. Could potentially flip short as well. Nice easy invalidation just above, and then play that back down to the range lows. You know, if we do reject, if Bitcoin tops out, as I say, with all those three, apart from GLMR, so NEAR and BNB need a little bit more of a push to get up to those levels. That could certainly happen if BTC decides to push up to 25k. Whereas GLMR obviously is more of a here and now play. So some options there to take a look at. As I say, we got earnings this week. We've got some also big announcements with GDP and the jobless claims as well later in the week. So that's what we've got to look out for and look forward to. So as always, join us here on Friday, 7:30 p.m. UTC for last orders, where we review what happened in the week and look forward to next week. So have a good week, guys, and we'll catch you on Friday.